Hey Sagittarius, here we go for June 2025. Let's see what's going on with you. I'm going to do your tarot, your astrology, your numerology, your moon cards, all that good stuff. Please do not forget to hit like, share, subscribe. Comments and utterances of discontent will be met with love and humor, and this is all completely for free. So if you can subscribe, that would help me out so much, and it gets it out to other people. So you know how those algorithms, that AI just rules all of our lives. Sag, that is your sun sign, but you also have a moon sign and a rising sign. So you want to check all those out. I do this every month for free, but if you want to get a reading with me, there's details down below. Or you can always just text me at 484-634-0435 and I will get right back to you and I can hook you up with a text message reading or a phone reading. And then we can go over your specific stuff. Sag, of course, you're ruled by Jupiter. Jupiter's having a really big moment right now. I'm doing this reading at the end of May. On the 14th, Jupiter changed signs. It was in detriment in Pisces, and it went into Aries. So it's like big things happening. Okay, let's see what's up for Sagies. Well, you're in a transition. So where it was rough before, just so you know, where the spring may have been a little bit rough, a little bit, not too bad. I mean, you're spending money. It looks like in May you spent a whole bunch of money. You bought something big. So we love that. Because you're ruled by Jupiter, you're Bacchus, you're the god of fun, wine. You know, you could leave the house and only have a quarter in your pocket and come back and accidentally made $2,000. And you can also leave the house with $2,000 in your pocket and come home with a boat. You know, that's just how Sagittarius are. But it looks like you spent some money last month, which you're probably fine with. But if it was a drain, don't worry because it'll come back to you. You're not worried. What am I talking about? You're Sagittarius. There was a love situation. It looks like in April. We'll look at that in a second. We'll see what's going on with that. Now, I don't know. I'm yawning. Oh my God, so sorry. I actually just drank coffee and I don't drink coffee. And I'm yawning out of the blue. So weird. Okay. So this is right now. You're turning over a situation. So if in June, if it starts out a little weird or if it feels like a bit of a rut, give it to the middle of June, maybe even to the end of June. It's like the situation is turning over. So if there's like a new job, if there's like a new relationship, if you're actually literally moving, it's like in process. So I always say this to people, especially when they do manifesting. It's like when you order at McDonald's, right? You scream into the little microphone thing, right? Once you place that order, they're already making your stuff, right? And then you go up to the first window and you pay. And then you got to wait. And then you got to go up to the second window and then you get your food. So from the moment that you decided that you were going to get food, okay, and a drive-through, it was in the process. When you're at that first window, you're not freaking out going, it's not here, it's not here, it's not here. You know you got to go that second window and it'll be there. That's what I'm seeing here. It's like it's in process. You've already started it. June's going to be where you're kind of at the first window and you're processing. Probably end of June is where it's going to happen. Now, what's funny is I do see it with love and with money. So in July and August, if you're changing careers, just so you know, this is a great summer for you to do that. You probably got the itch sometime in May, or got the word sometime in May, or got the feeling like I might not be here too much longer. That seems to be coming up very, very strongly. But it looks like August is going to be a fabulous work month for you. July is going to be, again, either getting into a significant relationship or settling down or buying a house. Could be an apartment. You know, nowadays with house prices, you know. I'm shocked I don't live in a teepee. So it's like this settling down. It's like this, like, could be a relationship. You might move in with somebody might move in with you, but there is a definite settling down. It's so funny. Sages love settling down, and then they wake up the next morning and they're like, off to the next adventure. So these two cards are very, very, very big cards, and they're in opposition. That's how I know that your order has been placed with the universe, Sag. Just please know that. But you got love and money. A lot of times the reading's just one or the other. These are the Astro Days. So funny. You have Jupiter. It's sad. That cracks me up. You have love and money cards. Most people get one or the other. You got both. So of course you do. So 10th house, which is all about career, Virgo. Okay. And we have Saturn here. So Shocker, shocker. Shocking, shocking, shocking. I thought it was for a second. That would be Jupiter. This is Saturn. So this is literally Saturn and Jupiter do this thing. They're almost like brother and sister. Like they love each other. On the 15th, we're actually going 15th of June. We're going into a Jupiter square Saturn. So, and that's whenever there's a square, there's tension. So it's going to be it's like an unfulfillment. So that's what I'm saying. Wait till the middle of June. If this is not resonating with you, if you're like, no, none of that stuff's going to happen, just wait. And being a fire sign, it's you also like want it to happen and you want it to happen now. You're like, I'm so patient, but not really. If this hits you in the middle of June, I would not be shocked because Saturn is that planet of, like I said, processing. Everything has to be done a certain way. There's a framework. We're going to do it by the framework. You got to do it a certain way and it's going to be okay. And da-da-da-da-da. That's what's going on. Virgo, same thing. I'm a Virgo. We're a pain in the ass. We like a process. We like a plan. We like things filled out in triplicate. There's communication here. But the thing is, this is all happening in your 10th house. 10th house is definitely like career, ambition, status. That's why I think if this relationship issue, I don't think it's going to play as heavily in June. I think July, August it will. But in June, it looks like it's just more about career or gaining something. That's why you could move into a new house. You could get a new thing. You could get a promote. There's going to be an upgrade for sure. Now, I was telling you, I kind of like ping-ponged all over the place because I'm yawning, yet I had coffee. I'm yawning, yet I had caffeine. So the ADD is kicking in. These are available in my store. If you want to go to my store, and I have some oil I'm going to show you in a minute, it's also on my store. Go down below. There's links to everything. And that's where you can get readings with me. I have text message and phone readings available. If you don't want to go to the store, I totally get that. It's Etsy, like whatever. But you can always text me directly at that phone number, 484-634-0435. You will get me directly. So this is looking really good. I mean, I don't see anything bad here at all. So I'm going to do your numerology in a second. Now, when you call me and we're just talking, woo, we're going to pull that off to the side because that flew out of there. Happy family, see? That's that same thing. And it's a 4, it's stability. I know, Sagittarius, stability is not your thing. I got you. I understand. The thought of buying a house probably scares the shit out of you unless you have like 3 other houses on different continents. I understand. So if you do have a reading with me, we can go into super duper 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 detail. We can look into other people. I can look into their charts. I can look into their tarot. I can look into their head and tell you what they're thinking. And I can give you very specific timelines. So you definitely want to get, so the text messages are for more like general stuff. It's going to be a reading kind of like this. And I'll send you, paragraphs about what's going on. If we get on the phone, we can talk very specifically and get you a plan of how to get you what you want. So you want to check those out. You really, really, really do. Cheaper than therapy, and you get your answers in a few minutes. Let's see what your numerology will be. Woo. And my little chihuahua, who I will not mention her name, she just came in here, so she's going to start snorting because she wants attention. So if you hear that, I don't cut. I do not edit because then you can see all these cards are legit and I'm pulling them out in front of you. So you're just going to have to deal with a little chihuahua schnortle. You have all balanced numbers. And it's so funny because Jupiter is an 8 and you have an 8 here. So currently, beginning of June, yin yang, it's going to, that balancing thing, I'm telling you, that's not your strong suit, but you're going to have to make it that way. Okay. Number 2, journey, which you love. You love this. And it is going to be a self-discovery journey. It's going to be a more like calm, chill. You're not going to go on a rager. You're not going to go on a kegger. You're not going to go like get blackout in wine country drunk. Okay. It's not like that. It's going to be like it's either an internal journey or even if it's an external journey, you're going to be really discovering things about yourself and where you need balance in career, relationship. Now, and that's why I told you it's going to be the second half of June. Second half of June, action, and it's an 8 card. Horses are always career, always money, everything like that. So there you go. I mean, that's what it is. And Sagittarius, it's that, it's like that. Oh my God, why can't I think of it? The archer, right? So it's that horse guy. I can't, it's like a minotaur. I can't think of it. You know it. You know what I'm talking about. That's what it is. Action, bravery, moving forward. And it's an 8. 1 + 7 is an 8. We always go down to, unless we have a a special number, master number, which is like 11, 22, 33, things like that. But this goes to 8. 8 is always financial. It is always career. It is always abundance. So yeah, the end of your June is going to be absolutely excellent. So if you stuck around long enough, please know I have been teasing this for quite a while. I have all the traditional hoodoo magical formulas. I have everything. I have soap, salts, oils, candles, and don't forget I do spell work also. So if you need spell work for anything, get your ex back, get more money, lose weight so you look cute in your swimsuit, whatever it is, hit me up down below. Get that phone number. Do not be shy. I have heard it all. I've seen it all, and anything you've done, I've done twice and worse. So this is the newest oil. I am actually having just limited editions on my oils. This is the fuck around find out oil. Okay. People have been hitting me up for this. I have a couple of them. This is going to be listed on the Etsy. I have a bunch of other really cool oils, road opening, sugar daddy, money. I have Aunt Sally's, which I just updated. Aunt Sally's is a gambling oil. So if you're into, I'm just shaking it up off screen. So if you're into playing the lotto or playing cards, gambling of any sort, anything where you need to pick the numbers. I don't know if this is showing up on camera. Can you see those super cool playing cards? So cool. This is available on my store. This is available on my store. A million other oils are available at my store. Go check it out. I have almost 4,000 5-star reviews. I just got like 6 this week. So I mean, I've been around. I'm an OG. I've been on Etsy since like I think 2010. So like I'm not fly by night, just so you know. But you want to check this out, get a hold of me personally. We can talk about any issue you want. Anything, try and shock me. I dare you, Sagittarius. I have some very dear Sagittarius people in my life. Try and shock me with your dry humor, and I'm going to come back and smack you. Okay? I will match you word for word, and we will have a really good time. You can get on the phone with me, and we'll figure out what's going on with this love life and this house situation.